Thanks everyone for coming back for another segment of the MCR. Mac and me. My name's TJ. Coming back at you with another rant, so we hope not to disappoint you. Mac, you may have heard this in one fashion or another. I once heard a preacher use this in a sermon once. He said, "What's thine is mine, and I'll take it if I can." And then I'm going to add, even if it means using a blowtorch.
Okay.
A blowtorch, like as in a flame, as in propane flame. Okay?
Okay.
The reason why I'm making a big deal of this is it's become the new modus operandi for shoplifters since stores have incorporated anti-theft devices on the rack. So here's what you got. You've got a Walgreens in New York City with simple couple dollar items on the wall fixed to, I'm going to say, the rack with the rack's equipped with anti-theft devices. I guess you got to hit the bell and ring for service, and then whoever comes and unlocks the device so that you can obtain whatever product you want. And they make it sound like it's like typical like stuff you'd use any given day, whether it be I'm just going to make something up here. Hairspray, toothpaste, or deodorant. I mean, simple stuff. We're not even talking expensive, because a lot of times, if it's computer items or something, or pricey items, they're locked in a glass case or something, right?
Yeah, shaving razors are like that because they're kind of expensive, above what they used to be, and people steal them if they get a half a chance.
Yeah, and that's a really good example, okay? Well, at a Walgreens in New York City, there's pictures, and I say pictures, there's video. This guy walks in, he's got a propane tank with a, the torch device attached. You know how you screw it onto the propane tank, and then you light it up, and now you got your torch. And this guy walked into Walgreens, ignited this torch, and commenced to, disabling these anti-theft devices. And he ended up stealing, on this particular incident, he ended up stealing $448 worth of merchandise using the blowtorch. No one stopped him. In fact, he was videotaped by a couple of different people. And so there it is. There it is.
It makes me chuckle because you said no one stopped him. Well, unless I'm carrying that day, I mean, he's got a torch.
Yeah.
That'll make you let go of his arm.
Now, the Gateway Pundit, because that's where I saw this, they kind of made light of this incident with their own little. You know how sometimes you walk into a store and you hear like an announcement to the patrons, like, sure. Welcome Walgreens shoplifters. This is yeah. This is what the Gateway, because the Gateway, it's like a parody, okay? Welcome Walgreens shoplifters. You'll see we have new anti-theft devices in order to make the shopping experience pleasant for everyone. However, if you're in a hurry, feel free to bring a blowtorch and cut through those security protections. While you do, one of our associates will be happy to record your shopping experience on their cell phone. Except they know, and you know, nothing is going to happen to you. So help yourself, and thanks for shopping at Walgreens. That's what the Gateway Pundit sarcastically put in their article of this incident here. It's just, I would have never guessed this. I'm not a criminal. I would have never.
Fortune about 40 years.
I would have never comprehended taking a blowtorch into my local drugstore. Well, I got to tell you, my local drugstore, while it has some items under lock and key, not everything, but this story just
Well,
I'm speechless.
we've done similar stories in the past, and one of the comments someone made is, if they're going to let you take it with no repercussion, at that point, is it even really stealing anymore? Because they're letting you take it.
Yeah, and towards the end of this Gateway Pundit article, references Rudy Giuliani when he was mayor of New York City. And I guess, and I don't know if Rudy Giuliani made up this term, or if he was, or if he just subscribed to it. I've heard Dan Bongino talk about this too, by the way. They call it the broken window theory. All right, broken window theory of urban decay. You know, you gotta stop the little stuff, because if you don't stop the little stuff, it just leads to the bigger stuff, the major league criminal activity. You know. But you know, and I'm going to read this one sentence here. Technically, shoplifting is a small crime, but it has been permitted and is now being done on a massive scale, which includes efforts by organized gangs. So, yeah, the razors or the toothpaste or the toothbrushes might be $2, $3, $4, $5 items, but eventually you reach felony status. I just a blowtorch. What's thine is mine, and I'll take it if I can, even if I got to use a blowtorch. You know.
Amen.
I just wow, and that's all I got for this one. You know, thank you, liberals. Thank you, all you goofy high road Republicans, because you know this is another thing that just facilitated our current situation right now. You know. We don't want to ruffle any feathers. We don't want to make any waves. You know, we need to reach across the aisle. You know, I just, it's a shame. It's a crying shame that this is what society has become. Yeah, you know, it's bad enough guys going in with garbage bags. Now they're taking a blowtorch with them with their garbage bag.
Well, if you haven't seen this movie, it's a comedy. But it's a comedy with a point. It's made by Mike Judge, who did King of the Hill and all those things. It's called a movie called from 2006 called Idiocracy. As I was sitting last night watching it, I'm like, this is what I deal with every day. People are becoming more stupid by the minute. That's
all I got for this one. Just the boldness, the audacity of a blowtorch. As always, be safe, watch your six, and don't tread on me.